Welcome to day 5 of 31 days of conversations with my ancestors journey. So day 5, we're talking ancestral totems. And this will cover physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual totems. Some of these you might feel are going to be intertwined. And let's do etheric totems as well. So, what is a totem? A totem is something tangible you can have to connect with your ancestors. For example, you might have an ancestor's jewelry or dishes, something that they passed down to you. This would be a physical totem. And so you can charge that totem with their energy. It already has their energy on it, but you can charge it to replenish it. Physical totems. Cleansing it, setting it outside in the sun or in the moon to cleanse that totem. It could be a picture that you put on your nightstand, or that you keep on your ancestral altar. Like I said, it could be a piece of jewelry, a piece of clothing, perfume or cologne. Whatever connects you to them. It could be a blanket. Okay? Cleanse it and then sit with them and talk to them while holding that totem. Feeling the energy, their energy of their spirit. So this is something physical, tangible you can have. You can charge it. And whenever you want to work with that particular ancestor, you'll have it. And they will know you're talking to them specifically. Because a lot of times we say, oh, I'm going to go meditate with my ancestors. And all of them show up. When in actuality, you probably just only wanted to work with a specific few. Or a certain side of your bloodlines. Maternal or paternal. You can also work with their name, the meaning of their name. If you see their name or you see the meaning of their earthly name, you can work with their name as a totem. So let's move on to emotional. So, when we think of emotions, well, first let's start with the elements. We have earth, fire, air, spirit, earth, water. Okay? Your 5 fingers are connected to those elements. Fire, air, spirit, earth, water. You have all of these elements in your physical body. Okay? You can assign or sit and feel which ancestor goes with which element. Okay? With fire, emotional things, you're passionate. You may feel anger. You may feel excitement. You may feel giddy and fun. You're passionate. Okay? Whichever ancestor was a fiery, you can assign that emotional element to them. That emotional totem to them. Then you have air. Air is all about your mental. Okay? So, telepathically, which ancestor would you like to talk with or speak to? where you don't say words, you just telepathically connect to them. And it's all mental. Or if you want them to teach you more mentalism, then you would assign the air totem to that particular ancestor spirit. So spirit, you can think of your ancestor that was very, very highly spiritual. Some of my ancestors are not. Some of them were in a lot of pain, and so they have to heal. They have the choice to heal themselves, or to go towards healing energy, and then we could figure out which totem to assign to them. Or if you don't want to work with those ancestors that were in pain and detriment, you don't have to. But as far as spirit is concerned, I would say work with your ancient ancestors. These are going to be the ancestors that you have not met. And so you might want to assign to them an animal totem. And knowing whenever you see that animal, you are connecting with their spirit. Earthly totems. Remember, it's the physical, it's the tangible, it's the coins. So what ancestors did you have that were very, very wealthy and set in your mind? You may have said, oh, I want that type of wealth from that particular ancestor. And then you have water, which ancestor was highly emotional that you could remember, or highly nurturing. That's also a part of water, because water nurtures us. Water nurtures the soul. I love to go to the ocean and be by salt water because it's very healing and very nurturing. And then you have the etheric ancestors. For that, you can assign a group of ancestors to the etheric. So, when I think of etheric, I think of the stars. So when you look up at the stars, up at the sky, what star do you see all the time? That star may be communicating with you. Those ancestors from that particular planet or from that particular star or constellation may be communicating with you specifically. So I know there have been times when I've looked up at the sky and the car or motorcycle noise in the background. I've looked up at the sky and a particular star was speaking to me over a period of time. And that star was Lyra. And so when I think of Lyra, I think of my Kemetic ancestors. I think of Goddess Sekhmet, Goddess Bastet, Lord Narasimha, those feline guardians of the galaxy, those magnificent gatekeepers that are part of that Lyran constellation. So with your etheric, you can start connecting to those ancestors that are in certain constellations that you see all the time, that you feel. It might be Orion or Sirius. When I think of Sirius, I think of Anubis. Canis, major and minor as well. So this is how you assign ancestral totems, and this is how you can deepen your communication and your connection with them. And just please let me know how this journey is changing your life, how your connection is deepening with your ancestors because of the many different ways you can connect to them. And so tomorrow will be on day 6, and we are connecting with our ancestors through gods, deities, devas, angels, because there are plenty of ancestors who have the personification of different gods, goddesses, angels, demons, all of that. So I love you, infinite divine beings. Let me know how your journey is going. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments. I enjoy and I love you. See you soon. Peace.